So the task for today was building a session management system. So we have basically I have built the session management system where like user can store their preferences, user can get their preferences are stored via the session, and session are synced across multiple devices. Even they can get their sessions and basically relog in or some sort of basically they can get their token after some time, right? Because it is synced with their device as well as the database which I have used. So here what I have done, basically there are different controllers, right? So here user can basically first there is an auth route, so where user can do login and register all the functionalities related to the authentication, right? A user can have these many things: usernames, email and password associated with it. So let's suppose initially a user does registration, right? By doing the slash registration route where he have to provide email and password. Apart from that, preferences and session data is not mandatory. So once user is created, like the email and username as well as the password, he can basically do login. And once the login is done, there is a particular token which is associated. Like you can see here the token is associated, and you have got the message like login token, login is successful, and session is synchronized. So this session is synchronized, which means that it is synchronized in the database, right? Means like initially, and I have handled both of the cases. Like if the user is the guest user, the if the user is the guest user, that session will be stored in the basically as you have suggested, like the session is stored in the session storage. And if there is authenticated user, the session will be stored in the database. So I have handled both the cases. You can basically check out here in the basically the preference controller or basically the auth controller. So in that, apart from that, what I have done, to basically to synchronize the basically the session expiry thing and to synchronize the session across the multiple devices, I have handled this case too, right? So for that I have set the time limit, right, to of 30 basically 30 minutes, right? You can see that it's around 30 minutes which I have been set. And apart from that, all the things, let me show you what I have done. I have done all the things like create, user can create the session, get the session, and they can initiate the page, right? As you can see, like it's there is a route for when user like visit a page, right? When user logged in user visits a page, and he can do like he can like add a page to the session, like page one is added to the session, and this thing is persisted in the database. If you can see here, let me show you the thing. Okay, where is this squid session manager? I guess this was the thing. So this part of the things is okay, great. So this was the whole assignment and project. After that, I have handled the session expiry and error handling also, like slash all the things. Means like if you have seen like in this assignment, I have completed this part of whole things, like error handling, save preferences, session management, and as well as the gate session slash session page, all the things, right? Only things that remains, which I have already done in my previous startup, was like use the logging mechanism, right? How many user have logged in, which user has been logged in. When you open the dashboard, I have done this thing. But the thing is, I can do it in just in like by morning, right? Because I have already done this thing in my last startup. That's the thing.